Any principles of accounts to those who wrote the exam in 2020. Okay, so this was depicted from the 2020 internal question. Okay, so this is under what you call the returns daybook. So according to the returns daybook, we must get to understand, say the goods were being bought, then now they were returned for some of the reasons. Okay, let me just dive direct to the question. They're saying RPE had the following transaction for the returns book for April 2019. Okay, so the book affected here, I'm just going to go direct on the requirement. They're saying you are required to prepare RPE's purchases returns journal only for the month 6 months. Okay, so we are required to prepare what? We are required to prepare RPE's what? Returns journal. So here we are going to write in blocked letters RPE's purchases returns journal. Okay, so that is it. So here we are going to write RPE's returns journal. Okay, you know the returns journal, it is also the source document applies to be what you call the original credit note, that is the sales document. Okay, so that is it. Now let's get to understand the question very well. According to the debt, we have written the debt is supposed to be debt, then details or particulars, the sub invoice, and also the total invoice. So here we have a folio. Remember, the folio, it is used to record the page number. So according to this, here we are going to have our first month, which is April 6, right? It is when it is started. Now they said retained assorted goods. So assorted goods to J Molenga, wholesaler, who valued 5,000 kwacha, list price, less 10% discount. Okay, so here the goods actually were at was 5,000 kwacha. That was the good. So here I'm going to write the affected goods. Okay, we are going to write the goods. We don't know the goods, so we are going to write just the affected goods. If they had to mention the kind of goods, we would have written. Now we don't know the kind of goods, so we just write goods from there. Or if they say sold, bought, we would have just write purchased goods. Okay, so by doing so, these goods worth how much? We are going to write the worth 5,000 kwacha. Okay, so since the goods were 5,000 kwacha, here they have said less what? Less 10%. Less 10% trade discount. Okay, so less 10% trade discount. What do you do under the trade discount? So you are going to punch on a calculator. How we punch on a calculator? It is something that is very simple. You punch 5,000, then times 10, okay, is equals to, which is, it will give you 50,000, then divided by 100. Okay, the answer, it is 500. So here we are going to have 500. So here we are going to have 500. Since they are saying less, so we must less it like that. Okay, so once we subtract this 5,000 minus 500, we are going to have 4,500, just like that. Then secondly, there is the other transaction taking place. According to the other transaction that is currently taking place here, it is the same. On the 10th, per 10, what happened? Okay, what happened? They're saying Molilo, here on the 10th, they're saying Mulea returned 5V, 2.5V cooking oil. So here they have written 5V, 2.5V of cooking what? Cooking all. Okay, the affected good they mentioned. Okay, so they returned uh five uh 5 2.5 liters of cooking oil that worth what? That worthy for 40, I mean uh that worthy that worth that worth for 44 kwacha each. Okay, so now there is a term here they're saying each. So if they say each, meaning pay, are we getting the point? They can say pay or each. So each 2.5 cooking oil liters was being bought at 44 kwacha. So here we are going to kindly multiply. We are going to multiply 5 times what? 5 times 44. We are going to multiply 5 by 44, and the answer we are going to have here, it is something that is very what? Very simple. The answer we are going to have, it is 2, it is happening to give 220. That is the record we are going to have here. So apart from that, there is the other transaction that they're talking about. They're saying container not full, 2 cases white sugar at 300 kwacha. Okay, so here it's 2 cases. They did not say each. Are you getting the point? They just said 2 cases white sugar. Okay, case damaged. Okay, so from there, 2 cases of what? Of white sugar. 2 cases of white sugar. So 2 cases of white what? White sugar. Okay, they did not mention say each, so you're just going to get the affected amount, which was 300. So once they say each or pay, that is when you kindly multiply. So here we are going to have 300, just like that. Then now here, since the transaction on the 10th April, it ended from there, you are required. Did they give any discount? They did not give any particular discount. Okay, so here it is where we are going to add this plus this. The answer, it is 5 what? It is 520. Okay, guess we are all seeing this. Okay, now we have on the 12th April, on the 12th April, what happened? They said they returned to Lekisa Wholesale 5 Chitenge pieces at 28 each. Okay, so here they're saying 5 Chitenge at what? 28 each. Okay, so here we are going to multiply the chitenge. Since they said each, or if they say pay as I mentioned, we are going to say 5 times 20 what? 28. And the answer, it is 140. So here we are going to have 140. We are going to write 140. Okay, then again there is a statement where they're saying 6 t-shirts at 50 kwacha each. Okay, so here we are going to have 6 t-shirt at 6 kwacha, 50 kwacha each. Okay, they said each, so we are going to multiply 6 times 50, just like that. So here we are going to have 3 what? 300. Okay, so that is it. Then now there is they are saying all they were being subjected to a discount of 20%. So if we kindly add, we are going to have the total first, then we find the discount. So according to if we add this plus this, we are going to have 440, right? 440. Then now we are going to say the 20 discount, which is the trade discount. Okay, so here we are going to have the trade discount as 440 the times 20 then is equals to, then divided by what? Divided by 100. Okay, here it means that we are going to have a discount which is 880, which is 88. Okay, so here we have the trade discount which is 88. So we are going to subtract the trade discount, and if we try to subtract here, we are going to have 440 minus 880. Okay, the answer it is 352. Okay, so this 352, it is the one that was affected upon the month which is 12. Okay, so that is it. And now we have the last record where we are saying, here we are saying on the 20th April, Anna Jolesia returned 3 cases of brown sugar at 300 kwacha per case. Okay, per case as underweight. Okay, so 3 cases of brown sugar. So here we are going to have on the 20th April, they're saying 3 cases of brown sugar, right? Okay, so this brown sugar, it was what? At 300, is it 300? Okay, here they said 300. Okay, 300 per weight. Okay, so according to that there is a word pay here. So according to whatever we are going to multiply 3 times 300, and the answer we are going to have as 900. Okay, now my question, do you have any discount upon this one? We don't have any discount, so this one, it is going to go just direct because we don't have any discount. We are going to have 900. Then now if we try to add with the total, here we are going to have the total from there. According to the total being transferred into the general ledger, into the general ledger of the purchasers returns, it will be, you add everything, 900 plus 352, then plus 520 plus what? Plus 4,500. Okay, so the answer we are having here, it is 6272. Okay, so that is it. So now here, upon concluding, you are going to conclude. How are you going to conclude it? You are going to say the total amount was being transferred into the returns purchases journal. Okay, so total amount transferred to purchases returns account. Okay, so that is it. Here it simply means that you've scored how many marks? 6 marks. Please don't forget the title. The title, it gives respect to some of the marks. Remember, this has been your best tutor, Mr. Arabi. Follow for more. Bye bye.